think what's more important for us as an artist or as, arts promoters is to promote something that is internal and something that doesn't change. Because I really believe that in an age where it's constant change, it's more important to think about what doesn't change and what are the core values that transcends the time, transcends generations, transcends different cultures. Hi, I'm Scarlett Chen. I am the General Manager for Opera Hong Kong. My life can be described in 3 pillars. I was first trained as a concert pianist. I graduated from the Curtis Institute of Music in Philadelphia. I enjoyed a really fulfilling performing career. I started winning international competitions at an early age, which means I started working quite early as well. I started touring when I was 18. That plus moving to America for studying since when I was 13, that's like a lot of years outside of China, which actually made me very curious about what China really is. And as we all know that China has grown so much, transcended itself so much, I also want to be part of this change. I feel very fortunate that as a newly joined GM for Opera Hong Kong, not that long ago, I got the chance to really see the beginning to the end of this mega production. Turandot. We are going into the backstage now. We have the production schedules here, daily schedule, dressing room allocation. So all these details is really important. So you can see some beautiful props here already. These are all custom made and shipped over from Beijing. So really nice. And this will be the lights that the kids will be holding when they sing the jasmine flower. Now we can get a little peek. This is where the magic happens. Hi, I'm Scarlett. I'm the general manager for Opera Hong Kong. Yeah, nice to meet you. Yes. Sometimes in the backstage, no matter how many times I have been here, it just feels always like a maze. So as you can see, this is how a rehearsal room looks like when it's empty. So it looks really big, right? But trust me, when the rehearsal starts, it feels super stuffy because we have so many different parts, different actors, different singers from adults to young on the stage. So this time on stage and off stage, we have a combine of almost 300 musicians. So it's really a mega production. This particular work is very special because it is written by Italian composer, but it is a story about China. So at first, they were writing about China from their imagination. But now, this time, as a Chinese opera house, we are presenting this work from a Chinese perspective. So it's interesting to see, the juxtaposition between the Chinese China versus the foreigners' China. I want to make it really relevant for the current generation. So I think my aspiration is really to make the art of opera accessible to the younger generation. Because just like many classical art forms, we have been presenting this hundreds years old art form in the same way for a long time. So how do we make it relevant for today's young generation? We call them the Gen Z, right? How do we make them feel involved, relevant, and that they can also learn something from it? I think in our generation, I'm born in the 80s, our first job or what we started out to do are mostly decided by our parents. But I believe that you can constantly reinvent yourself. You know, you could be starting out as a concert pianist, but then you keep learning, you keep exploring your curiosities, you know, what you love to do, what you are curious about, and then you learn how to do it, and then you can keep changing roles, and then, you know, find the one that really fits your calling.